One of my students had an awesome question about the F minor 7th pentatonic scale, or F minor pentatonic. He wanted to know how you move it up the neck. Well, he was down there in the first frets, and I told him you have to know the notes in the scale, which are F, G sharp, A sharp, C, D sharp, F, and then you just get into the next octave, G sharp, A sharp, C, D sharp, F. And you get this G sharp up here. Of course, you have to have that down real good. Then you start building up the neck. So the highest notes in the scale that we just played were based on 3rd and 4th frets. Might want to review those. Oops. So we build a little pattern off that. It's very important, I think, to relate to the root note. Oops. It's not G sharp, so you got to get back to your F. There's an F. There's an F. So the F's are going to kind of give you your anchor and keep you oriented. So we're based at 3rd, 4th, and 6th frets. Now we move up into our next position. This is going to look like this. Then we're going to be based at 6th fret, 6th, and maybe 5th, and some 8. There's a 9 in there too. So your root, you might want to orient yourself to 5th string, 8th fret. So we're based at 6, 8, 5, and 9. Root. Root. Then we move up to, this one's pretty cool. This is a lot of 8. 8s and 11s. 10. There's a root on the 3rd string, 10th fret. You got this 11 on the 2nd string. There's your C on the 1st string, 8th fret. Alright, we're getting close to our last pattern. This is based at 11th fret. You got your nice D sharp to F. That's like 11, 13. Next string 11, 13. Next string would be 10, 13. Next string 10, 13. Next string 11, 13. Next string 11, 13. And the last one is just like the first one. A mirror image of the first one based at 13th fret. We're going to be 13s and 16. 13, 16, 13, 15, 13, 15, 13, 15, 13, 16, 13, 16. I told the guy, I kind of planned out, wrote out a bunch of that, but I said I more do it by kind of feel based on like this root note and this root note and this root note or this root note or this root note or this root note, this root note. So I base on the root notes and I connect all the patterns in my own way. So to me, F minor 7 would be like, it's just a big wide open space of connecting all those patterns in any way I want. That's kind of how I learned, but some people like to see those patterns written out, and I think I'm going to be writing those out for my students because I see that as a good path to follow. So I sort of learned on my own just by sounding it out. But roots were always really important. You know, if we say, hey, we're in the key of F, maybe we should find an F note. And to me, you know, there's a lot of really fancy guitar work. It's great. I respect it. I try to do it. But a lot of times I bring back to simple. Kind of Chuck Berry meets Keith Richards. That falls into pentatonic minor most of the time. With a flat of fifth, you start throwing in a few more notes like a flat of fifth. Or a six. Or a ninth. Maybe, you know, anything like a major seventh. So to Jacob, I say thank you for the great question, and keep working those scales. It's a big part of success, but it's not the final answer. I think the final answer is writing songs, feeling it, improvising, and having good timing, good phrasing. But scales sure don't hurt. All right, over and out.